Well, they're ready for game two, whether I am or not. Pat Gall leads off against Easton Garrett. First pitch, here we go. Called strike one. We are underway. Easton Garrett has been dealing with injury. He's back. He's hoping to give a handful of innings today. Garrett is 1-2. This is his seventh appearance, seventh start, a 5.01 ERA. 23 and a third innings, 23 hits, 13 walks, 20 strikeouts, and opponents hitting .242. Got him swinging.
Batting second, left fielder number 3, Stephen Belcher.
Women's soccer team just lost in overtime 2-1 in the Hart quarterfinals of the conference tournament. 2-1. Season ends. I guess there might be a tiny chance for an at-large bid to nationals, but I don't think that's going. I don't anticipate that. You got to listen to the whole sentence. An at-large bid to nationals. Stephen Belcher comes into the day hitting .326. That's drilled into left. Jacob Jenkins drops it. Stumbled a little bit. They have a chance to get him. He's off the base. Throw it back to first. Couldn't get him. He had it.
Yeah, he slipped. His right foot slipped when he was trying to plant. And that maybe threw him off a little bit on seeing the ball. Batting third, first base, number 35, Jordan Yates.
Jordan Yates now came into the day hitting .299. He homered in game one. The only blemish on Tommy Castro's line. And it was an absolute bomb to center field. There's a small section of the fence out there, maybe 25 feet long, that's dead center, straight fence. And I've only seen 3 balls hit over that section. Perfect day, 0 clouds, and wind blowing out to center.
Yeah, you don't just do that by accident.
Will it zoom out even more to get both first and third? There you go. But be ready to be quick on the zoom when he hits it. Called strike. Hits the inside corner of the left-handed batter's box, and it's 2-1. Pioneer offense has gone nuts this series. And against Grandview. Swing and a miss. Were all those double-digit victories at Grandview too?
No, the first game was what, 8-5?
Yeah, so they won the first one 8-5 or so, and then double-digit runs the rest of the way. And then in this series, 16-11, 18-0, and 14-1.
Yeah.
Full count. Sandoval wipes out a little bit. Good time to send the runner. I unplugged camera 3, so no camera 3 this game. Computer was not enjoying that. There goes the runner. Called strike 3 and throws him out at second. Wow, that was 35's throwing his gear.
For the Crusaders in the top of the first, no runs, no hits, one Pioneer error, nobody left. And after one half inning, Evangel 0, MNU coming to bat.
So here it is again. Let's check this out. It was a full count jump, so still okay. Sandoval knew it was a strike. He was up there firing right away, and then Healy lets the ball travel, which is really hard to do. Not many people can do it. They all want to catch it and then bring the tag back, but it's way quicker to do what he did. Watch how Healy receives this ball right up next to the runner. You see it. I watch the Cubs every day for last forever, so I see Javi Baez do this all the time, but nobody else seems to be able to do it. But Healy's got it down. Love it. Josh Torrance leads off for the Pioneers. The lineup is the same as game 1. Torrance, I've got updated stats in front of me. He's 30 for 90, 333, 8 doubles, a homer, 18 RBIs. First pitch taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Loffridge.
Yes, Loffridge.
Levi Loffridge is 2-1. This is his 7th start, 8th appearance. Ooh, I don't know about that one. 7.25 ERA in 22 and a third innings. He's given up 41 hits, struck out 24, and opponents are hitting .414 against him. Swinging strikeout for Torrance, one away. Jennifer Jenkins says, "Grr, what's grr? What do you think? What's the problem?" Adam Relihan takes ball 1. Come on. Relihan hitting .441. That's drilled into deep right. To the fence and gone up onto the track. Home run, Adam Relihan, and it is 1-0. He came in he was hitting .441, 12 doubles, 5 homers. That was his 6th homer and 31st RBI. And Pioneers jump out ahead again. Joshua Sandoval sitting on 32 career homers. Swing and a miss. He is sitting atop the all-time MNU leaderboard with Jason Jones at 32. The 0-2. He had that big buggy whip swing. Yep. Grounded to second, stumbles, makes the out. Jones transferred in from somewhere, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then transferred out, so he was only here 2 years. All right, let's get this. Oh, drop fly ball. Yeah, it was a weird play.
Batting fourth, center fielder, number 11, Dante Freeman.
Freeman. First pitch swings and misses. He hit a home run in game 1. Turned the game around. It was scoreless, and Dill was he was dealing. He was dealing. And Freeman got him, and that sparked a 7-run inning and blew the game open. But until that moment, that game was well on the balance. Freeman currently hitting .443, 2 points ahead of Relihan. Well, not anymore. 11 doubles, 9 homers, 40 RBIs. OPS 1361. And he's tying his shoe. Let's look at Relihan. Oh, too late. Drilled into deep right center. That's going to split the gap and bounce up against the fence. Freeman heads to second and pulls in with a 2-out double. Here is Relihan's home run.
Batting fifth, designated hitter number 15, Ryan Leo.
Now Ryan Leo with 2 outs. It bounces in. Freeman advances on the wild pitch. Pioneer softball lost their first game 6-3 up at Clark. Grounded into the hole. Shortstop Lamb makes the long throw. Barely gets him. Lamb is playing short. Kosenki at second this game.
Pioneers in the 2 hits, no errors, 1 run
And we
allowed.
go to the second, leading 1-0. Drilled into right center. Freeman can't quite get to that one. Big turn at first, but he holds in with a single.
So, man, did you collect any Oilers Dream Team cards? Mid 80s? Dream Team.
1992.
Was that Dream Team?
Yeah.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 14, Mason Hansen. Did they win the cup that year?
I don't. We might not be talking about the same sport, I guess.
The Dream Team. Oh, there was a USA basketball team called the Dream Team. I'm just saying like the mid 80s, early mid 80s Oilers. Oilers. Like with Wayne Gretzky. Yeah. I've got 2 or 3 Gretzky autographs.
Gretzky, Messier, and who was his?
Grant Fuhrer.
Yeah, but who was his wingman guy that scored all the time?
Mario Lemieux.
No,
No.
they weren't on the same team.
Was with Pittsburgh, wasn't he?
Called strike one.
Mario Lemieux played for the Oilers, didn't he?
No.
No? Why am I thinking? I only remember Lemieux with, wasn't it the Penguins?
Yeah.
You got any Wendell Clark? I knew a Wendell Clark growing up, but he was from rural Iowa. I don't think he played hockey. Oh, really? Yeah, my Wendell Clark. Oh. Not yours. Wendell Clark was one of the best in on the Maple Leafs. There's a book called Wendell was a Great One. Oh, the Maple Leafs. Well, they were playing at the same time, Wendell Clark and Wayne Gretzky. Okay. A book about it. Well, I only remember the Oilers. I don't remember.
Fouled away. 1 and 2
I mean, other than
on Hansen.
Patrick Roy for Montreal and Lemieux and Lindros. Who's the Blackhawk? Bobby Orr? Oh, Bobby Orr, yeah. And
No, Orr was a Bruin.
yeah, he was a Bruin. He played for the Red Wings.
The
Early times. Oh, 60s.
the Blackhawks guy was
Yeah, he's really good.
frick. Hull. Yari Curry is who I'm trying to think of.
Oh, Yari Curry, yeah, with the Oilers.
There goes the runner on a wild pitch. He reaches second base.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? He was one of the best players before. Wayne Gretzky. Yeah, I know.
Makita.
No, an old Red Wing.
We're talking hockey up here for some reason. The 2-2 pitch to Hansen. Smoked into right field. A hanging breaking ball. Torrance comes on a line. First and third, nobody out. I'll bring up Gerald.
Batting sixth, catcher number 17, Jason Gerald. Really don't want to look it up. I almost had it.
Gordie Howe.
Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe. Yep. That's right.
That'll bring up Gerald. First pitch inside corner, strike one. Gerald's been on base most of this series. Comes into the day hitting .259, 2 doubles, a homer, 12 RBIs. Garrett looking for a strikeout. Popped fouling out of play. 1 and 2.
But I remember when they came out in '89 with the baseball cards, and they had Griffey Jr. in their first year, and that was his rookie card. I had a student here from Illinois who was a freshman.
The 1-2. Chopped to third, into left field past a diving Sherwood. Another Satterfield appearance.
First base for the Crusaders, number 19, Aiden Satterfield.
And probably a bunt situation, although I don't know what Evangel's going to want to do in a game like this.
Number 15, Grant Kosanke.
Does Evangel need to assume that we're going to put up 8 or 9 runs, and do they need to not give up any outs? Or do they play this as you should, just grabbing the lead and playing normally? You can't assume that the other team's going to score 10, can you? I mean, you can't play that way.
Who were your favorite pitchers? Whitey Ford with the Yankees. I like Goose Gossage. Gossage scared me. Did he? Yeah.
He scared everybody. He was terrifying.
Yeah. Mel Stottlemyre with the Yankees.
The 0-1 pitch after the foul bunt. He squares again. Throw behind, and they got him.
Is that a ball or strike, do you know?
Ball.
It's a big out.
Pioneer defense comes through in a nice play.
Warren Spahn for the Milwaukee Braves. Al Downing for the Yankees. Virtually any Yankees pitcher, because I was a Yankee fan growing up. I liked Ryan with the Mets and Tom Seaver.
Swing and a miss.
Next week I'll bring something I just got in the mail today. Okay. I bought a commemorative envelope of Nolan Ryan's 300 win in '91, I think.
The 2-2. Flared foul.
And it just got here in the mail today.
Here's that play again.
I'm trying to remember to bring it. Well, yeah. In fact, I got
Great throw.
autograph out of Royal Stadium back then before it became Tottenham. Back in '80. So you have you were there when he autographed it? Yeah, I got it. It's on a baseball. I got him and Bobby Grich and
Served into shallow center. That'll drop in front of Freeman. That was Kosenki. Kofelt now with a couple of runners on.
Batting eighth, third base, number 44, Tyler Kofelt.
So back, I don't know how many years ago, we had a football player that came up from Alvin, Texas.
Okay.
And
First pitch misses. Down and away for a ball. It's 1-0 to Kofelt.
he was there, and I'd met him the day before. So I was talking about something, and I said, you know, and man, now it's just drawing a blank on his name. But I said, yeah, he's from Alvin. Oh, Texas. Do you know Ryan, Norman Ryan? He goes, I work out at his personal gym on his farm 3 days a week. And I went, what? He goes, yeah, I'm good friends with one of his sons. I said, wow. I didn't think anything more about it. He came to school that fall, and over Thanksgiving break, when he came back from Thanksgiving, he had gotten an autographed baseball from Nolan Ryan just for me.
Wow.
The 2-1.
It's in my
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, it was really cool. Chad Matheny. There we go. I knew his name would come right. I'm still Facebook friends with him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Facebook friends. Just there.
The 2-2.
Yeah, I'm old school.
I wonder if Facebook will ever phase out. The younger generation doesn't use it.
Facebook is used like more than any other social media combined.
Because of all the old people.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going anywhere. There's too much history on it. Full count. Tapped. Garrett on the move. Makes the play.
Yeah.
That's cool. They did good with that.
Yeah, I almost bought a lawnmower off of that a couple years ago.
That'll bring up Lamb.
A lot of furniture.
2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs.
Batting ninth, shortstop, number 36, Nathan Lamb.
Into right field. Torrance is there. And lots of action, but just 1 run.
For the Crusaders, in the top of the second, 1 run on 4 hits.
Bryson Sherwood to lead off the bottom of the second.
Bryson Sherwood.
He's had a very big series with Grandpa Dave and Debbie in town. First pitch taken for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, finish off a big weekend here.
Sherwood is hitting .420.
Wow.
10 doubles, a triple, 2 homers.
Seeing the ball well.
His OPS is 1173. On base percentage 548. Drilled into deep right. To the track. To the real track. Over the track. Onto the football field. Bomb. 2-0. 2-1. Pioneers. Holy cow. He hit that and raised his arm like.
Batting seventh, number 19.
Watch this replay. Jenkins takes ball 1.
No, he hit it. That was his first at bat in the inning when he hit it last game, and then he came up again, right? Was he up in that second 7-run inning twice?
I don't know, but he's hit 3 home runs on the weekend.
What do we got? 3-0?
Oh, count? I think it's 2-0.
I thought I missed a pitch.
Well, we'll find out.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you did miss. So I missed all 3 of them.
Here's the 3-1. Jam shot roller to first. And here is the Sherwood homer. Watch the arm raised right away. He tattooed this ball. That's very Kurt Gibson. Raised the arm right away. From the Kurt Gibson homer. Randy Fernandez takes ball 1. Yeah, that is sitting on the, 25-yard line, midfield on the practice football field?
Yeah, 25-yard line.
2-0 to Fernandez. Evangel worked so hard to get that 1 run and left a couple out there, only for Sherwood to give him the lead right back with 1 swing. Swing and a miss.
Randy doesn't get cheated on his swings, that's for sure. I mean, he puts everything into it.
Oh, yeah.
The 2-1. Served into right field. That'll get down for a hit. Here's Sherwood's homer again from the press box camera. Check it. That's great.
Batting 9.
Look at this thing.
Shortstop, number 7, Austin Healy.
I don't know, Haley got another one in his bat, too?
He did offer at that. It's 0-1 to Austin Healy. The 0-1. That's drilled into right. Drifting. Caught. 2 down for Torrance.
Right field, number 8, Josh Torrance.
That's drilled into right field. Suter back to the track makes the catch.
For the Pioneers in the bottom of the second, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left. And after 2 complete innings, Pioneers 2, Crusaders 1. You do what you gotta do. Leading off the top of the third for the Crusaders, center fielder number 12, Pat Gall.
Garrett pitches with the lead once again, facing Pat Gull. First pitch popped up. Healy. 1 away. That was skied. He squared that up just underneath it. Yeah, it was.
Left fielder number 3, Stephen Belcher.
What was that?
Call strike. I was actually paying attention. Sometimes I don't. I mean to. Whoops. I'm proud of the Crusader fans and how they've stuck it out.
You said that yesterday. Where are they going to go? They got to eat with their kid after the game. The 1-2
That's true.
fouled away.
Oh man, that was window high if it had been just a bit more your direction, Chad. He's in the days. He needs a cookie.
That's always true. Strike 3 swinging. 2 down.
First base, number 35, Jordan Yates. Here, just here.
Called strike.
You all right? Yeah, just it's a long day, isn't it? Long 2 days.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, every once in a while I won't shoot on a Saturday.
The 0-1.
The second day, it's just long enough that when I'm trying to trim here, I get some of this plot, so it pulls and go back. Okay, offense 2 pitches here. Let's catch up.
That's drilled into left center. Freeman on the move. Bounces up against the fence. Jeez, man, careful.
Whoa!
Wow. Tell you what, that kid's hitting the ball today.
Watch Freeman making a splash.
Right field, number 24, Noah Suter.
I'll try and lift his spirits between innings. Or between half innings.
Calm down out there.
We'll see.
Suter singled to right center in the second inning and scored. He's 1 for 1. Into right field. Fernandez makes the catch. Bottom 3, up 2-1. Adam Relihan homered in the first. Takes strike 1.
My family got me a book about Mickey Mantle for my birthday one year. And
1 and
I
1.
read it and learned more about what Mantle was like as a player. I go, ooh. I couldn't even read the whole book. I had to stop part of the way through it.
As a person, you mean?
Yeah, as a person.
You said player.
I'm sorry, as a person. But he and Billy Martin, they were.
The 2-1 pitch to Relihan drilled up the middle. Base knock. And that'll bring up Sandoval. And I think this is going to be it, guys. Be ready to capture this record-setting homer right here.
Catcher number 23, Joshua Sandoval.
Follow it into the trees and then pick up Sandoval. This will be number 33 in his career, breaking the Jason Jones all-time record of 32. He's sitting on 32 career home runs. Drilled up the middle. That's down for a hit. Almost shot past Gull.
Okay, here comes Jay Hahn.
Dante Freeman now Pioneers threatening again.
Courtesy runner at first base for the Pioneers, number 12, John Vargas. Now batting center fielder, number 11, Dante Freeman.
And then I looked at it and go, I bought it on Sunday afternoon and got it out of a 99-cent pack of Upper Deck cards.
No way.
Yeah.
Nice card.
Yeah.
Dante Freeman,
Yeah.
first and second, nobody out. He has squared around to bunt. Look at the first baseman is in. Yikes, watch your lips, man.
Hologram that's registered with
You crazy?
Yeah, well,
He's got opposite field power, and they got the first baseman down his throat, thinking he might bunt. This is Coors Field today, man. We're not bunting with our 4-hole with the wind blowing out.
well, there's a guy that has one of these that he's trying to sell on eBay, but it's not selling, so apparently it's not worth what he's asking for it. But he's asking.
Creeping in again.
That card?
Perfectly placed fastball in the outside corner. It's 0-2.
Well, I would think easy, especially since Man's deceased. But there's only 1,000 of them that have both autographs on.
Freeman will be followed by Leo and Sherwood as MNU tries to build on this lead. No pitch.
Boy, he was late in raising his arms. What?
Yeah, he was.
Like after the pitch got here.
I heard somebody yell. I thought someone was having a fit in the stands, though.
Yeah.
Get the trainer up here. Foul tip strikeout. And did he tap the catcher like, nice job? What did I see there?
Designated hitter, number 15, Ryan Leo.
Let's watch this again. Walk-up songs or what? You on your phone?
He was looking up Gretzky information on the internet.
He's like, hey, good job. First pitch to Ryan Leo. There goes Relihan, swing and a miss. Whoa, he called him safe really early. That was strange.
Double steal.
I don't know what the coach is going to ask about.
Asked the home plate umpire, did you see it different?
Is your partner okay? Let me,
Let him out in the first game?
I want to look at that again because
The
It's-
throw was there.
I thought maybe he was safe, but I didn't think they were going to call him safe. And then he did he was calling it before he even got there. 0-1, infield in. Relihan at third, Vargas at second. Leo's about to call time, or somebody's about to call time. All right, let's have a look at this, see if we can figure this out. At least watch the base umpire's call. Okay. Bounces into the stands. Wow. And you get one plus,
1 plus, right?
I think. Did you get the base you were going to plus one more? I don't know the rules.
Okay, so that was definitely a ball.
Leo's like, no, put him back at third. I want the ribby.
Yeah. Do I get to choose?
Infield still in, 3-1. This pitch might leave the yard. Good take, 2-1. I don't think I've seen a ball bounce that high over the catcher's head.
I don't think I have. Oh,
Right back to the mound. Vargas heads home. Shortstop makes the play, 1-6-3.
Yep.
And that'll bring up Sherwood. Sherwood's 1 for 1 with a home run. And he is having quite a series. 3 home runs,
Number 10.
a double at
Grayson
least.
Sherwood.
And he is hitting .427 at the moment. Grandma and Grandpa came to visit on the perfect weekend. That misses up, 1-1, 1-0.
Well, at least I had a thought that was apparently good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That misses inside for a strike. It's 1-1. Let's watch this guy go off the catcher's head. Badoink. Wow. Umpire's working on something. Sherwood's working on something. What's going on here?
Trying to get dust out of his eyes.
It's a very painful foul ball for the crew at the plate. Catcher's like, what's wrong with you guys? The 1-2.
Hey, who's parked out on the track?
Someone's about ready to get Sherwood's next home run ball. There's a car out on the track. It's not mine. It's usually mine. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Jenkins on deck. It kind of feels good to see Sherwood Jenkins in the lineup back to back. I don't know if that ever happened at Bethel, but it should have. The 2-2. Drilled foul again.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Took me a minute to figure it out. Sherwood Jenkins back to back. Well, he played with Bryson's uncle.
Stays alive again.
His last name was Jenkins. So Sherwood Jenkins.
You hear Grandpa Dave there?
Jenkins and Jenkins not related. Sherwood and Sherwood.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Now the 2-2. Drilled into the right field again.
Right.
Sorry.
Wow.
Caught by Suter. I kept hitting camera 1 instead of camera 2 that whole time.
Pioneers in the bottom of the third. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors. Nobody left.
I'll show you a better angle of it. Here. You deserve
Pioneers
it.
4. Crusaders 1.
Squaring everything up right now.
Yeah, he is.
38 special.
Leading off the top of the fourth for the Crusaders, designated hitter, number 14, Mason Hanson.
Hansen to face Garrett. First pitch strike.
Yeah, he's standing out in the middle of the field. Oh, you know who that is?
Called strike 2.
That's Brian Taylor. He's with Facility Services. He's checking the irrigation. I just figured it out.
Got him swinging. Gerald's 1 for 1 with an RBI single. He did that in the second inning. Grounded to short. Healy circles it, fires on the run. 2 down. So who's going to be my player of the week this week? Obviously, John Vargas is going to be nominated for pitcher of the week. Sherwood with 3 homers. Let me have a look. I'm going to have a look at this series specifically. I can only nominate one for the for the conference award.
So who's in the running? Sherwood and who else?
Well, I'm going to look. After this inning, I need some time. Garrett works too quickly to fire this up before the next pitch, and since I control the scoreboard too, I can't just be late entering the stats. The 2-1, that'll stay in play, right?
That is going to stay in play.
Relihan. Nice quick inning for Garrett. You go to the bottom of the 4th, up 4-1, and let's have a look at this series specifically so far. I'll turn down the music and come back in a second. All right, Adam Relihan is hitting .615 with a double and 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Sherwood is hitting .600 this series, 2 doubles, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. An OPS of over 2,400. Randy Fernandez is hitting .600, but it's all singles. Healy's hitting .500 with a double and a homer. I mean, right now it's Sherwood by a landslide.
Sherwood by an RBI.
Well, and he's slugging 600 points higher and reaching base almost 60 points higher because he's got 3 walks and 2 HBPs and no strikeouts. Relihan has 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. So, but there's still time left in this game for Relihan to catch him, but we'll see.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Pioneers, left fielder number 19,
Jacob Jenkins leads off the bottom of the 4th. He grounded out to first in the 2nd. Takes ball 1.
Now, to be fair to Relihan, twice he got called third strikes on very questionable calls.
Yes, but he could have swung earlier in the at-bat.
Well, that's true.
1-1.
I'm not trying to make a case for him.
I understand.
I just feel bad for him.
The 1-2 misses up and in, evens the count.
Because who knows? On those 2 called third strikes, if they're balls and he gets another pitch, maybe he's got 2 home runs on those 2 swings. Good. He has 4 home runs.
Ripped into right field for a knock.
You know, who knows?
Nice.
Randy Fernandez
Second base, number
singled
24,
in the second inning. He's 1-for-1.
Hernandez.
I could have had the first hit in Pioneer baseball history. But it could,
Could have?
could have.
Were you like,
That was the leadoff. No, I was the five hole. First game, top of the second.
Yeah.
And in 40. Guy threw me an inside fastball, and I tried to turn on it.
Bunt. Not caught by the pitcher. Jenkins made a lucky read, I think, and that's a sacrifice. 1-3 to move the runner into scoring position. Healy flat out to right in the second. Oh, and Fernandez is hurt. Go ahead, camera.
Shortstop, number 7, Austin Healy.
Anyway, inside fastball, I tried to turn on it. We used wood bats back then, and he sawed me off, and the ball just rolled down the third baseline about 2/3 of the way.
Slashed foul.
The barrel of the bat helicopters down the third baseline, and the third baseman had to get out of the way to not get hit by that. Instead of running right away, because I just bought this bat, my own, brand new bat, beautiful bat.
Yeah.
Sawed it off. I'm standing in the batter's box with about this much of the handle above my hand, going, "Oh my bat!" And my teammates had to yell at me, "Run!"
The 0-1 to Healy.
Okay.
This is in the dirt.
Well, the ball stopped rolling. Third baseman came in, picked it up, and threw me out by a step. Otherwise, I could have had the first hit, albeit a 60-foot infield swinging punt that could have forever stood in baseball history. Nope.
Who wound up getting it? Did Rocky?
No, Rocky wasn't here that year.
2-1.
Let's see, it was either Dan Arnold or Rick Fields. Rick Fields got the first home run.
like that name.
Rick Fields.
You know, he's here somewhere. He's always here.
What year was that then?
That was
73.
1973.
The 2-1.
And were you driving your, what were you driving, your Nova?
Swing and a miss. Check on the runner. Now he's caught up.
I had
Swing and a miss. Picked off. Caught stealing. 2-6-5. 6, I think.
I didn't buy my red Nova until summer of '73, so I still had a 1966 bluish green.
Well, we're still going to score here on this solo shot. I'll say that for the gram. Well, we'll still score here on this solo shot. Oh.
But we lost that first doubleheader, 15-1, 13-1. We just got smoked. I mean, that was our first year playing. We didn't recruit anybody to come in and play. We developed
Full count.
after
He tried to get hit in the elbow with that. It missed him.
sign up that said, "Hey, everybody interested in playing, we'll have a meeting."
And
6 of us had played high school ball.
umpire gave him first base. Ball 4. And that'll bring up Josh Torrance.
Josh.
Struck out in the first. Flat out to right in the second.
So we had 23 guys, and only 6 of us had played high school ball. Our middle infield, in the first 2 innings, committed 5 errors.
Yikes.
1-0.
How was recruiting back in the day?
I don't know how it was because we did good the first year and then I didn't play after that because I had to work, pay for school. But Rick Fields that I mentioned a little bit ago, uh, last game of the season we were playing in Joplin,
The
Missouri.
1-0.
In fact, we played on the same field that Mickey Mantle played on in the minors in Joplin. He played center field. I got to play center field that last game.
That's cool.
And
You stood where he stood.
yeah, but he, I'm sure, played a lot better than I did that day.
Go ahead and show me first, since we don't have camera 3 anymore.
Fields was normally our third baseman. Coach was so upset because we lost the first game by 1 run that he switched lineups around, put Fields on the mound to pitch, took our center fielder and put him behind the plate to catch, and put me in center. And the guy hit a line drive, so I'm coming in to field it. He takes a hop, so I'm getting ready to field it right about belt high, and it takes another hop and scoops and just flies between my
The
legs
1-1. There goes Healy. Popped up.
and rolled the whole way to center field fence.
Wow.
And they scored.
Pioneers get a couple base runners. Can't score. We go to the 5th, leading 4-1.
Like cost Coach.
Kofelt, Lamb, and Gull due up in the top of the 5th for the Crusaders. 8-9-1. Garrett was hoping to give Coach Thompson a handful of innings. He's already succeeded. This next pitch will be his 60th. 40 strikes, 19 balls. "40 strikes, 20 balls." A nice, even distribution, sort of.
So 40 strikes, 20 balls? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Oh, chocolate, my God.
Triple chip cookie. A triple chip.
I guess so.
Does that mean they have like 3 times the chips in there, or they only gave you 3 chips?
I only taste two. I only taste white chocolate and normal chocolate.
Oh, so it's 3 different flavors.
The
I
1-2
told you it'd be another chip.
Like a
popped up.
butterscotch or something?
That's what I was thinking.
Dark chocolate, perhaps.
Oh, maybe dark chocolate.
Fernandez makes the catch.
Shortstop, number 36, Nathan Lamb.
Is that ball?
Called strike. Inside half.
I'm on top of things.
That's why we're all here.
Little jam shot. Healy sprinting out. Jenkins coming in. Jenkins takes it. 2 down for Gall. Navarrete throwing in the Pioneer bullpen. If Garrett, well, I don't want to say anything right now. You don't say anything. This inning's not over by a long shot.
Number 12, Pat Gall.
Pat Gall struck out in the first, popped out in the third. He's 0 for 2.
No, that means I have to mobile more.
Into right field.
It also means that students aren't here.
Torrance. Nice quick inning for Garrett. We go to the bottom of the 5th, up 4-1. Relihan bidding for his 3rd hit of the game. It will drop in front of the left fielder, and I think he ate it a little bit. There's a little single. He's 3 for 3. I think Relihan has officially taken over the team batting average lead with that 3 for 3.
Catcher number 23, Joshua Sandoval.
Joshua Sandoval sitting on 32 career home runs, tied for the top of the leaderboard. Two and 0. What do you think? He'll try to drop a breaking ball in there on 2 and 0.
And it hangs.
Sandy drives it out of here for the career lead. He's sitting on 32 career homers. That gets away. Relihan takes second. 3-0 green light from the third base coach.
He's digging at the dirt.
He's not even looking at Sandy. You know what to do here. Sitting on 32 career homers. Go ahead. Driven into left. There it is. Career home run number 33 for Joshua Sandoval, the all-time MNU career leader. Takes his stroll around the bases. Go ahead and announce that, Dennis.
Joshua Sandoval has just set the Pioneer all-time career home run record with his 33rd. You got Ryan. I'm sorry, Dante. Center fielder, number 11, Dante Freeman. That was a no-doubter. That is a major league foul ball.
That was a 3-0 breaking ball.
Was it a
It was. Holy cow. Why were you looking for that? And it wasn't even that bad of a pitch. 1-2 on Freeman. Fouled away. All right, check out Sandoval's record-breaking homer. Looks into the dugout at his boys. Yeah. Smashed into deep right. Not that deep. 2 outs for Leo. Or 1 out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, just 1 out.
I'm working on other things. Here's Sandoval's homer again from the other angle. Looks at it for a bit. Looks at his teammates. This is interesting. Coach Thompson talking to Ryan Leo.
Jackson Burke.
Yeah. And that'll be it. Like, it's a total sub. Leo can't re-enter on a as the DH. So Leo's done for the day. Really thought he'd get a home run this series. It's not going to happen.
Now batting for the Pioneers, number 22, Jackson Burke.
So Jackson Burke gets a pinch hit opportunity. First pitch takes a strike. Very strong young man, this guy.
You know, he had a really good baseball season at Maple Woods before he transferred here.
The 0-2.
That was the direction of your Jeep.
I'm fine.
Well, yeah, that's not Cordelia Hanger.
No. Taking aim at the Evangel bus. And just missed it. Went right underneath it, actually. Another 0-2. Got him swinging. Surely he swung at that. Yes? No? Okay.
Wow. Yeah, how are you going to determine if a left-handed
That's a foul ball.
It's a foul ball. Wow.
All right, let's see this check swing. This was not a check swing. He went like he pointed the barrel of his bat at the shortstop.
Oh, he went that far?
He went that far.
Wow.
Where did you hit it to?
Got him looking.
He hit it over the trees about, what, 20 feet in from the foul pole? Okay,
Yeah.
who we got? Sherwood.
Third base, number 10, Bryson Sherwood.
I agree. Loffridge.
Loffridge.
Yeah, Mr. Loffridge is like annoyed with my Sandoval calls because I keep saying he's sitting on 32. How do you think I feel?
Well,
I'm the one who has to say it.
tell him, remind him that you've said it for 4 games.
He knows. I know it's annoying to hear it for 4 games. That's the point. It's annoying to say it for 3. He's only played 3 games this series.
Oh, true. 3 games.
1-1 on Bryson Sherwood. He's 1 for 2 with a homer. I had to say it. I had to say it every time because I know that the Instagram highlight needs to include that. So I had to say it every time he came up.
Nice point.
Everybody knows way too much about Jason Jones now after this series. His life story, all of his home run exploits. The 1-2, 2-2. But now we can be done with it.
And from now on, every time he comes up, you can say the all-time
The
career.
all-time leader. Full count on Sherwood. Drilled into left center.
Lands.
To the track, to the wall. It's gone again.
Abo Taco, baby!
I think that just clinched it, didn't it?
Yeah.
4 games, 4 home runs in the
Wow. What's his grandpa's name?
Dave.
ball for Bryson.
I'm sorry, what?
Dave.
Dave. Dave and Debbie need to come more often.
Yeah.
Should I get that ball for Bryson?
What do you mean? Why?
Why?
I don't know.
Dad wants it.
Left field, number 19, Jacob Jenkins.
Ball?
Yes.
Working on replays again. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Boy, he is working super quick now.
Hey, Randy's coming up to the plate, so he must be okay.
Here's Sherwood's homer again.
Second base, number 24,
Up and out over the plate, and he just went with it. Got another view ready.
I do not remember. I think I asked this question. If I did, I do not remember your response. Does the team eat together after the game?
No.
No. So you just get game money to go eat someplace?
Is it like come on, like after like home games or after like
Well, like tonight, we don't have food service, so
so he gives us like
Here's Sherwood's
3 or 4 days.
4th homer of the series.
so you just have to use that wisely. Okay. What are you feeling tonight?
I don't know.
No pitch. No pitch. Grounded to short. Double play ball. 6-4. Inning over. First pitch to Belcher misses low. It's 1-0. 2-0. I think Coach Thompson might need to ask Todd Garrett if he can have an allowance for the Sherwood grandparents to just stay here for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Put them up in a hotel.
Sneak them into the Baker games.
Yeah, go to Baker. Go to, where else are we going?
Valley, isn't it?
Valley.
Close out at Valley.
Off the glove. Fernandez can't make the play.
No, he's hurting.
Yeah, he's still smarting a little bit. A throw behind.
I'll make Dante. I'm gonna keep him close.
Okay, Lefty. Got someone?
Great job from Easton Garrett. 73 pitches. He was only supposed to go 3 or 4 max. He went 5 plus. And that'll bring in Eric Navarrete. I can never remember his number. 33?
32, isn't it?
32. Got to walk up for Navarrete. Amy Orama says, congratulations, Joshua and Sandoval. You finally did it. You deserve that and more. Love you to the moon and back. Your mom and family in Puerto Rico. We are proud of you. Go, Josh. Amen. Eric Navarrete
Now batting for the Crusaders.
has a 1-1 record with 3 saves. This is his 11th appearance, all out of the bullpen. He has a 7.04 ERA. 15 and a third innings, 15 hits, 11 walks, 16 strikeouts, and opponents hitting 259. The walks have been the issue for him. He doesn't get squared up very much. Called strike one. And a lot of that was early. He's been really good lately.
I'm down trying to mount a rally and come in that first pitch is right inside under your hands, strike.
Yates is 1 for 2 with a double. He's had a nice series. Really interesting batting stance with that bat cocked forward. He does that really late. Like, that doesn't come straight until he's loading.
Yeah.
Remember, Gary Sheffield would do that, but it would get straightened out in plenty of time. That's a sweet riff to start. That's your walk-up?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
and then we get the drums going and be like, oh, it's such a good song.
Call me the breeze.
Yeah.
Skinner isn't known for that. They got the 2 massive hits, but I couldn't tell you another one.
Oh, every Skinner song is awesome.
Sweet Home Alabama and Simple Man, but I don't know any more than that. Just as a casual music fan.
That song that's the opening to Happy Gilmore.
Oh, really?
3-1. Dennis has not seen Happy Gilmore. I can guarantee you that.
I haven't seen Star Wars. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen a lot of stuff.
Well, you're not missing out.
Thank you. 'Cause a lot of people tell, oh, you gotta see it. And I go, no, I don't.
Ball 4.
It's not that big of a deal. You get how did that other guy get on?
The single off of Garrett's glove.
Ball back to Easton and it bounced and Rainey couldn't go after it.
Oh, right.
Right field, number 24. Noah.
Suter singled in the second, popped out in the third. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Now, it feels like this game is well in hand, but a couple of gappers, and that's not the case anymore. So
I was just thinking, I hope we don't have to have
we got to shut it down here.
benched us all.
That's a good strike, man. Give me that pitch. 1-1. Navarrete came really close to not stopping there. I wonder if they're going to be alert for that.
No comment set.
Yeah.
I tend to do that sometimes too.
Popped up. Shallow left. Healy wants it.
Wow.
Fernandez is like, what do you want me to do? I'm not leaving the base. Where the guy at second was like that to Fernandez. Fernandez was trying to plow through him, trying to catch that throw.
Designated hitter, number 14, Mason Hansen.
Hansen singled in the second and struck out in the fourth. He's 1 for 2. Into left center. That's going to get down and split the gap up against the fence. 1 run scores. Here comes Yates rounding third. Healy with a fire to the plate and got him. I thought there was no chance, but Freeman to Healy to Sandoval was lightning quick and turned into a really bad send.
Catcher number 17, Jason Gerald.
Yeah, 2 outs. Because of one on the pop fly, and then he just got, and he was out by
He didn't even slide.
3 or 4 steps, at least.
I bet Healy loved hearing people telling him behind him, 4-4. He's like, ooh, yeah. I can handle that.
So, me getting thrown out on that swinging bunt down in Torrey was a lot closer than that right there. That was, just so you know.
That sucked that you broke your back.
Man, $6.75 for a brand new wooden bat.
That's it?
Yeah. Back then, back in the 70s, they, everything was cheaper.
All right, here's that play again, if I can do it in time.
Got everything out of whack.
Now, wooden bats are what, 80, $100?
Oh,
More?
yeah, they can be way.
Good ones?
I don't think we're going to get there in time. Navarrete comes set. We'll try it again later. 2-0 count.
About one for $20. You guys would have case
I guess it doesn't need to be so slow.
like a hardware automotive store.
Yeah.
Probably still own one.
It's almost better to watch full speed.
I'd like like $20.
I'll do that next. Let's do it right now. Full speed replay.
I used to. My dad used that to hit grounders for me. And pop fly.
I don't remember if mine was a Louisville Slugger or a Adirondack.
I've heard a lot of that. Oh, I have heard that. I've never seen one.
Well, I worked in a sporting goods store, but this was before that. I worked at the same place that I bought this bat.
Right.
And man, good looking. Nice small handle, because I don't like a big handle.
Oh, do
bat.
I?
And that thing just had no life in it. One at bat and it was gone.
Only a bad craftsman blames the tools.
Well,
The 3-1.
I must have had the bat turned the wrong way or something.
Ball 4.
Whatever it was less than a satisfactory time.
Yeah. Another courtesy runner for this guy who never ceases to reach base.
Courtesy runner at first base for the Crusaders, number 19, Aiden Satterfield. Second base, number 15, Grant Kosanke.
Grant Kosanke singled in the second, popped out in the fourth. Again, Evangel with a chance to get within shouting distance.
One pitch away.
Navarrete struggling with his command, obviously. Pretty cool weekend for the Pioneers. 400th win for Coach Thompson, 33rd homer for Sandoval. Some impressive pitching and tons of offense. Grounded to third, Sherwood. Just makes the play, unassisted.
Now we got.
For the Crusaders in the top of the sixth, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 2 runners left, and after 5.5 innings, Pioneers lead 7-2.
Trey McDaniel takes the mound for Evangel. And he will face 9-1-2, Healy, Torrance, and Relihan.
Off the bottom of the sixth for the Pioneers, shortstop, number 7, Austin Healy.
Healy is 0 for 1 with a walk. How has he only had 3 at-bats this game? 3 plate appearances. 2 plate appearances. Woo. Trey McDaniel has not pitched this year. This is his first appearance. That's what happens when you get to the end of these 4-game series. The bullpens have been, the regularly used guys have been run through. 2-1, except for the Pioneers, who had only 2 pitchers go in game 1. Complete game shutout from Vargas in game 2. Tapped foul. Castro went complete game 3, so that leaves a totally fresh bullpen for the Pioneers. You're seeing Navarrete. Both Jonases are available, and Nick Michael. Plus Villanueva, Torres. Yes. The 2-2. Did he just kick it away from the catcher? Oh. I remember a couple years ago at softball, there was a wild pitch with a runner on third. Drilled into left center. Center fielder can't get there. That bounces up against the fence. Healy is full tilt. He is not going to stop. Flying towards third. Got him safe. I thought he got him. He was absolutely hauling.
Nice one-handed catch of the helmet by Coach down there. Right fielder, number 8, Josh Torrance.
Josh Torrance has been quiet this series. Takes ball 1. Anyway, the wild pitch with a man on third in softball, and the old umpire just did not get out of the way. The catcher, Shelby Franz, tries to flip it to the pitcher, but the umpire is directly in the way. You remember that?
No, but I'm
She throws it. It hits the umpire between his knees and drops right at his feet. Woo.
Shelby was a competitor.
Yeah. So she picks it up, fires it home. It hits him in the knees, drops between his feet, and he kicks it towards home plate. I saw it on the replay, and I'm like, what in the world?
oh my.
You can't just kick the ball during the middle of a play, even if you're wrong to be in the way. It's like it hits him in the knees, and he's like, oh, crap. Shoves it. Softly served into shallow right. Healy going to try it? Yeah, he is. Second baseman was going the wrong way. Healy's in there. Sacrifice fly to the infield.
First base, number 2, Adam Relihan.
Relihan's 3 for 3.
What's that? What? Woodell.
This lock doesn't work anymore, so we put it in there so somebody can't slide the window open.
First pitch, strike 1.
It's our new locking system.
Gotcha. It's cool.
We improvise.
Relihan homered in the first, singled in the third, and singled in the fifth. 3 for 3 with a homer and RBI, 3 runs scored. Grounds this one to short. Lamb gets him. They'll bring up all-time home run leader Joshua Sandoval. Here's the play again. Sacrifice fly to shallow right. You got to catch this and spin and fire immediately. Healy was like, I'll hook you up, Josh Torrance. I'll give you an RBI and save you from an offer. Relihan's like, I could have used that RBI, though. First pitch to Sandoval, called strike one. He's like, no. Check swing, 0-2. It's like, don't you know who I am? You don't make those calls against me. The all-time MNU home run leader. Here's 34. Oh, my.
Just thinking the same thing.
How many has he got on the season this year?
8. 11 as a freshman. 7 as a sophomore. 7 as a COVID junior.
Oh, man. That was hit so hard. He didn't have a chance.
Double?
He wasn't going to field that thing.
I didn't really look. I looked down to switch camera.
It went through his legs, but it was hit so hard.
Really?
He didn't get his glove down.
All right, we'll have a look. It's hard for me to give a double on a guy ball through the legs. It's in the manual. It's
Number 11, Dante Freeman.
It's an E4. Sorry.
Well, I mean, I don't disagree. But
Yeah.
that thing was hit a ton.
Yes, it was. What's the pitch there?
Ball. Ball outside.
Vargas wanted to steal third. That's drilled into left. A low tracer clears the fence, and it is 10-2. My goodness.
Now how many home runs does Dante have?
10.
And what's the season record then? 20?
Yeah. Jason Jones. Number 22, Jackson Burke.
Burke hammers one. Caught nicely by the center fielder.
Nice piece.
For the Pioneers in the bottom of the sixth, 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, nobody left. And after 6 complete innings, Pioneers 10, Crusaders 2.
Are we going to see Compton, do you think?
I don't know.
I bet we do.
Oh, I love that company.
Here is the homer from Freeman. Oh, exit velo on that. What, 108?
Pioneers' next home games are Friday, April the 16th and Saturday, April the 17th as they host Park University.
Here it is again from the press box view.
First pitch is scheduled for 1 p.m.
Bam! It is Sandoval coming back out. I thought for sure he'd give him a break.
Pioneer softball will be home for a Hart Conference doubleheader next Wednesday, April the 7th, when they host the Central Methodist University Eagles at Williams Field. First pitch is scheduled for 4 p.m.
I have not been keeping track of Game 2 softball.
Well, they haven't really urged us to be paying attention recently.
No.
Maybe they got that turned around. Because Sarah Melodia should be pitching game 2. Maybe she's having
Let's hope so. Another double-digit,
You like that company there?
You know, I'm getting more used to
another double-digit performance by the Pioneer offense.
when I was younger.
Okay.
Okay, who do we have? 44?
Leading off the top of the seventh for the Crusaders, third base, number 44, Tyler Kofelt.
Tyler Kofelt is 0 for 2, grounded out to the pitcher in the second and popped out to second
Big time.
in the fifth.
What's his top velo? You know? Anybody? Yeah. 89.
Playing against Evangel reminds me of one of the most unlikely homers I ever saw. This would have been 2008 when I was a coach. Strike three. You remember Daryl Huffman, Dennis?
Daryl Huffman.
Remember him?
I remember the name.
He kind of resembled Derek Jeter.
Shortstop, number 36, Nathan Lamb.
That was just a way of me to mention his skin tone without mentioning his skin tone.
Oh. Daryl Huffman.
Well, Daryl Huffman, I don't remember him ever even reaching the warning track in batting practice. And then at Evangel, which is a big yard,
Yeah.
he goes oppo taco for a 3-run homer out of nowhere. Wind wasn't howling or anything. It was just a normal, boring game. And Daryl Huffman went 3-run bomb oppo at Evangel. I just sat there in the dugout with my mouth hanging open, like legit, like actually stunned.
Who's this?
Daryl Huffman.
I remember the name, but I'm not drawing a face.
What year
in
was
my
this?
mind. 2008, did you say?
Oh, 08, yeah. I mention all these details, but then you start listening towards the end of the story. That's what happens.
I was listening from the beginning.
I know.
I was trying to think of Daryl Huffman.
No, I know. Grounded. Sherwood. Wow, funky hop. I'm going to give him a base hit on that.
Yeah, that was a bad hop there.
This is not Lamb.
Oh boy.
It's Gull because Lamb just hit. Never mind.
Yeah. Center field, number 12, Pat Gall.
Evangel faithful, still hanging on for supper.
Evangel faithful.
Here, give this to Dennis real quick. Here's Daryl Huffman.
You have a picture of Huffman?
Facebook.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you remember that guy?
yeah.
He still looks the same age.
Yeah, he does.
Is it 2-0, I think?
Yes. Is that his little boy?
Yeah, he had a kid, like, maybe even during college. He got married. He got married soon. He only had the 1 year with us, I think. 3-0.
Having kids and
No. That's hard enough without going to class.
I haven't even thought about having a girlfriend right now. Let alone
3-0 on Gull, who struck out in the first, popped out in the third, flat out in the fifth. He's 0 for 3.
how old were you then
I was.
when you
Let's
first
see.
got into it?
I got to think about this for a second. She was born in 80.
That's going to do it. Navarrete is upset, but I don't know if it's going to do it. But Coach Thompson's got a brisk walk out to the mound.
Yeah, it's like I've made up my mind.
I don't know. He hasn't motioned. He's like, what do you want to do here?
How old were you again? Sorry.
Would you like to finish this game, please, and attack some hitters?
34 when
Go for it. Let's go. I need you to get big outs in this season, so you need to get these outs now.
Is that your only child? Or?
These are not big outs, so how am I going to trust you to get big ones if you're not going to get these? Let's go. Let's go.
my son was born in 90.
That's what that talk was.
Left fielder, number 3, Stephen Belcher.
Is it 95?
Belcher reached on an error in the first, struck out swinging in the third, singled in the sixth. He's 1 for 3 with a run scored.
He played baseball here for a year, and then had
That's a good talk from the pitching coach, from the head coach.
and
Paints at the knees on the outside corner, 0-1.
hurt his shoulder, and so he decided to give it up. He played at Olathe South.
The 0-1. Oh my goodness.
He was the starting catcher at Olathe South.
Was that really a strike?
State his junior year. Did you ever watch the College World Series here in the States? Did you ever watch the College World Series?
I've seen it on TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sort of.
His starting pitcher, Brandon's junior year, so this would have been a sophomore. Isaiah Campbell was the starter for Arkansas his senior year in Game 1 at the College World Series.
Wow. He played here.
No, he played. They played together at Olathe South.
Oh.
And then Isaiah was drafted in the second round.
Another 0-2 from Navarrete. Got him swinging.
What year was that?
2 years ago,
Still in the minors then?
as far as I know.
Yates struck out in the first, doubled in the third, walked in the sixth. He's 1 for 2.
Jordan Yates.
I need to put some base runners on here.
Yeah, Isaiah he's a good-sized kid. Can throw hard.
I want to get drafted one day. Or signed.
I almost got drafted. But that's back when we had
Vietnam, yeah.
Yeah.
1-0.
My number was like 28. So I would have had to report. But they ended the mandatory draft.
Drilled into left. Jenkins is there, and that's the ball game. Navarrete closes it out. Pioneers complete a 4-game sweep.
Crusaders,
Go ahead and just focus on the guys, and you're good to go.
one hit,
That'll do it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
and the Pioneers
Love you.
win